What is that? Is somebody watching like
That's Grayson. Once
Jerry
you
Springer?
start, I'll have him turn it off.
Sounds like Jerry Springer.
Well, hello everyone. My signature wave. It's Wednesday, and it's time for another episode of Wins and Wiffs. We've got Charles over here, Charlie Beansack.
Oh.
We've got, I think I'm pointing at Brandon.
Negative. False.
What? Was I pointing at Chris?
I'm finishing a sale right now. Sorry, guys. You have to wait.
I'm reversely, so
There you go. Yeah, that's Charles.
That's Charles.
Chris.
That's Shane.
That's Shane.
Shane's not here. Oh wait,
that's me.
Okay, you're over here. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Shane's missing it again. Charlie Beansacks. Christopher. Now it's Brandon and Christopher.
Shane's missing it again.
What? I don't understand.
Do what?
What?
Brandon. Christopher. All right. So Shane is MIA once again. There's Brandon.
Oh, God.
There's Christopher. There's Charles.
I have no idea what's going on right now. I just keep moving.
Somebody keeps changing the radio. So, welcome to another episode, guys. How's your week been going so far? We're in the middle of the week. Hump Day, Wednesday, Wins and Wiffs Day.
Good. Very good.
So far, so good.
Good.
Shane's not going to be on for a few weeks.
It's been great.
Everything right now is in limbo with him. His electricity, his internet, his house. It's all up. It's all up with Alliance and who the hell is the other person? Diamond.
Unfortunately, they did not accept his bid to put on the power. So
they didn't accept his bid to keep the power on.
Yeah.
So now he's left in flux.
So he's meeting with his 5 lawyers that he has in his back pocket.
Well, the hole in his floor has grown in size.
Yeah.
To match the hole that's in his pool right now. He's leaked more water into the sewers of New Jersey, if that's even possible. His whole house is going to turn into a sinkhole because he's leaking so much water out of his pool.
That guy
into the house.
He's had so many holes in his houses in the last couple of years.
He's got a hole in his pool. So who knows? If you guys know anything about water seeping through, that is not a good thing.
No, it's never a good thing. It's
water is my nemesis.
It's almost impossible to stop.
Yeah.
So I think that created another hole in his floor. So I can only imagine that he's got like the Goonies thing going on over at his house. You can like dive down into this hole. Next thing you know, you're in this other like labyrinth of tunnels and stuff with like sloth is down there.
Hey, you guys.
Hey, guys.
Hey, they're coming out with the second movie, right?
Well, I saw something about that the other day, and there was an interview with they had a whole panel of all the Goonies there, and I think Corey Feldman said, yes, there is talk of a new Goonies. No, we haven't been asked about it.
Oh, okay.
I just don't think you're bringing. What are you going to do with those people? Bring them back for?
I guess they're going to be the parents.
Oh,
probably
stupid. They should just do with a new cast.
Yeah,
I would not be interested in seeing that. I mean, because I don't think it will be good.
Remember when they brought back It and they made It 2 or whatever, and they were still being haunted as adults.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's kind of in line with the book, though.
That's how it goes. That's the original story.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying that they're trying to do the same thing with the Goonies, like have them be adults and then try to redo the thing.
The only difference is that they didn't wait 47 years to release part 2. They waited a year.
Oh.
Yeah. And have you guys heard that Bill Skarsgård is going to be playing Pennywise again in the new series called Welcome to Derry?
He was an amazing Pennywise.
It takes place in 1962, I think.
Awesome. because the new remake of it I thought was phenomenal.
I thought part 1 was great. Part 2, I didn't.
Really? I like both of them.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be Halloween in April because I'm going to watch that as soon as we're done here.
Yeah.
Well, seeing how this episode is going, it's going to be about an hour and 20 minutes for a Wednesday's Wins and Wiff.
No, but hold on. We have to do housekeeping first.
We're not doing any housekeeping.
We're doing our housekeeping.
This isn't housekeeping. This is charming, friendly banter.
Yeah.
We'll do the housekeeping at the end. So
get to it. Get to the point already, John.
First win of the week.
Look at these ripples.
Learning how to use ripples. All right. So who wants to go first?
With those things.
What? Who wants to go first? Oh yeah.
I said you could cut glass with those things.
Oops. Let's do this. Wait, let's do this. Wait, let's do this. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, there we go.
Well, to keep this show moving along,
yes,
I recently got in a collection of basically every toy line there ever was made. No, it really wasn't. It was about 20 different toy lines, but Star Wars was not one of them, thankfully. And I was just taking a total chance on this one.
Yeah.
And I picked up Mythic Legions. Now, I know Charles is probably sitting there saying,
it's garbage.
Who and what in the hell is this? It's not a line that I am familiar with. I just know that it is a very, very popular line.
Super.
People are nuts for this toy line and collecting them. The collecting community might be bigger than Star Wars.
What is that? Is that vintage? What is that?
No, this is 2020 maybe or something like that.
Yeah. Really?
But, I mean,
was it an old toy line?
These actually go for a lot of money. Shockingly, I mean, this is like $150, $140 on eBay normally. This will be listed on the sales page, but this is like a very, very hot line that a lot of people collect. So the guy who sold me this actually has a whole collection of these. So I wasn't sure how it was going to do, and we'll see how it does. And if it does good, then you will see more for these on sale. Only.
I bet you $100 that it sells the first day you list it. How about that?
It sells in the first 15 minutes.
And I could bet you another $100 that I know what you're going to list it at.
What's the listing price?
Ridiculously low for that piece.
$90.
I bet you he does.
$90.
I bet it sells in 16 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow.
I feel like I'm going back to 1955 for the almanac.
Are you hinting at that he already sold it on Rogue 5 Toys and you already know?
Correct.
I don't know. Charles has no idea because he's not on the sales page anymore. So he has no doubt.
I mean, it was a collection I got in. It was Mythic Legion. It was Simpsons. It was Dragon Ball Z. It was X-Men. A bunch of Nintendo games. Wrestling figures. I said Simpsons. Alien figures.
Oh, wait, you already said X-Men.
Yeah, alien figures.
Figures.
It was just a whole pile of fun stuff to list.
Yeah.
So, and did very, very well on the page today.
The only legions that Charles knows are the ones that are on his back.
or
that would be a legion, not a legion.
Yeah.
Or the legion that he just ate off of the cottage cheese.
And those are not mythic legions; those are epic legions.
Yeah.
But yeah, that toy line is pretty cool. I've seen some stuff. They've kind of taken some stuff. I think early on, what they did was they actually took like Greek gods and stuff like that.
That's the earlier line, yeah,
early stuff
that I saw.
And then they've moved into some other like D&D stuff, and it's really cool. Oh, let's see who's going next. Oh, hey, Charles.
So
show us your legion.
I actually have two wins and whiff.
Oh,
but they're going to be actually I have 4 wins and whiff, but it's going to be fast.
Oh,
let's do it.
So I got this in.
You got to make up for Shane.
I got this in from Chris Willis.
Oh, nice.
He actually sent it to Chris for me. Virginia Beach patch, and then I got a Virginia Beach firearms training unit coin.
Look at that.
Nice.
And then I got the Virginia Beach, just the PD coin.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Obviously,
These
I
are
would
very cool.
have never gotten this from Virginia.
Yeah.
I love how Charles has a collection going on now.
So
Coins and stuff.
Yeah.
I would add it onto this, but it's gone.
What? The tote board is gone?
Fit has provided me with money, and I have gotten a giant. We're getting so many free gifts and free shit that I had to get a bigger one. So I went on Amazon,
edit that out,
and
a prototype DSD.
Yeah, the Brandon got.
Right here.
These are all up to date.
Oh yes, that's right.
These are up to date gifts.
Yeah.
Lego figures have the patch and coin, and I listened to everybody, and I got a black marker.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put ×2 because I got that twice already. So anyone for the future, if you get any free stuff, it will go on the larger board now.
Now, did you buy that yourself, or did you get that as a gift?
I bought it for myself. Sometimes you gotta lay money out for the podcast. So,
oh man,
high quality. It's a high quality board.
You only had a debit card for the podcast,
Jeez.
like
should.
Chris used to have.
It's actually so big you
threw away.
Can't even see it.
You know what you should title it? You should title it "Fit."
Yeah, I've always titled it "Free from subscribers," so I just kept it that way. So if anyone gets anything, you will make the board. Preferably, I would rather write it next to my name or what I get, but if someone else gets something, I'll write it.
I'm still waiting on my 2024 Mercedes-Benz to get here. It's taking a long drive.
Oh, you got it.
And they must be driving it from Germany to here.
They're driving it from Germany?
Whatever. You know what I mean. I also have 2 wins. This will be quick because they're kind of the same, but not really. They're same, but different. I had the opportunity to go to WonderCon.
Nice.
A couple weeks ago, and I got to meet some of the Aliens cast that was there, mainly the Marines.
Did you take any video while you were there?
I did. They should already be loaded. I don't know if Charles put them as shorts or not, but
I have them saved. Yeah, they're ready to go.
Yeah. But I got 2 Aliens figures, and they're both signed by Michael Bean, who played Hicks.
Nice.
The Super 7, and this one is the one from the 90s. And he signed them both for me.
Nice.
It's Corporal Hicks.
I got to meet him for both.
Oh yeah. There ain't nothing free.
Yeah.
I would love to put these on the board of stuff that people got on the podcast, but unfortunately, these cost a lot of money. So he signed
you did say though that he was very busy. Like he did very well.
Oh, he did extremely well.
Yeah,
he did extremely well. Yes, I will buy any random crap and I will get it autographed. That is correct. So Michael Bean Hicks on a Super 7 figure, which is one of my favorite ones because I think they did it really well. And Michael Bean Hicks on a Aliens figure.
So, I'm still in love with that line right there from Kenner.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. I love those.
Yeah.
So so that's pretty cool getting to meet them. I also got a pretty rad photo, a group photo, which I'll show next week for the next Wins and Wiffs or whatever. But
nice.
Came out really well. So happy I did that. I wasn't even going to go until I actually went only because I saw that they were going to be there and I wanted to get a couple things signed. So
yeah,
it's good.
Cool. Awesome. So how was WonderCon? Was it everything you dreamed it would be?
Well, the lines for these guys to sign autographs, I mean, they did very well, like Chris was saying. The vintage, there was hardly any vintage vendors there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Very few toy vendors, mainly pops, and a lot of just like, what like clothing and other stuff, and tons of comics, obviously, because that's what people go there for. But if you're looking for toys and stuff, it's probably not the con to go to.
That's another episode, guys. Thanks.
Yeah, where I take you through WonderCon.
Oh, we should do that.
Well, it's part of my new series called Farty Flips.
Farty Flips, where I walk through and I film everything, but I don't pay with like hundreds. I pay with a bag of change.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Mainly pennies?
Mainly pennies, and I just buy garbage, complete trash.
Yeah.
Bags of pennies.
Well, can't wait for that first episode.
That's going to air on Mondays.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about this, so.
No, you're going to have to edit it.
That's what I thought.
Come check out Farty Flips every Monday, 9
Farty Flips.
Eastern, 7 Central.
Farty Flips with Brandon. All right. In my pursuit. I got another Secret Wars figure.
Oh, that was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I got the black suit Spider-Man, the symbiote suit.
Ooh.
And it comes with like 2 sets of hands, like extra. So
I hate that. I that's one of the things on the figures that they make nowadays that I can't stand.
I kind of like it because you can pose him with whatever, and then they change his facial expression too. You can change the heads and have a different facial expression.
But I thought that was a suit. I didn't think the eyes moved.
Did somebody drop a plate full of forks?
Yeah, what the hell was that?
That was Charles's Velveeta's.
Charles sat there so cool, calm, and collective.
But what's cool about this is they have those, what is it, the lenticular?
I remember those.
Oh, yeah. Those are pretty
It comes
sweet.
with the figure. So it goes Peter Parker, symbiote Spider-Man.
That's really neat.
My kids like to rip the hands off all the time, and then they lose the hands because they're so small, and then that's why they have no hands. So I actually hate that.
Well, yeah, all the figures you find nowadays, like at yard sales and flea markets, they all have no arms and no hands and no heads because they rip all those things off.
They get lost.
I'm with Chris. I don't like it. They do that, and they end up losing all the stuff.
Yeah.
I kind of like it because, I mean,
because you're a grown man.
Bags.
Because you're a grown man.
You can put it on display.
Yeah.
Are you going to open it or what?
I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do with these guys. I'm going to try. I mean, they're not really valued more than anything in the retail right now. But they are pretty cool. I'm thinking about doing that. I'm redoing my shelf up here all the way around. I'm going to do it with just all kinds of different toys. Doing away with the I don't know, man. I'm just kind of I'm not Star Wars'd out.
Oh my God. Breaking news. John is not Star Wars'd out.
John hasn't showed a Star Wars figure in about 3 years.
I was gonna say I didn't even know that John even collected Star Wars.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with I'm gonna try to restart my collection of just the 96. And then get rid of all my other stuff and all the garbage and keep some of my. I don't know. I'm thinking about it.
Why is it so hard for you to breathe over there? Why are you taking so much time?
What?
So why
the smalling count was today?
Why is it so hard for you to breathe like this?
I'm trying to talk. Anyway. So this is cool because it also has some extra discs and stuff. Anyway, so that's going to my collection. It's my personal collection. I still have to get a couple more figures for the first 5.
Cutting that chud nigger and chud in there.
What?
Got a lip full of chud.
Man, I had the first to Zans.
So, who has a whiff of the week? Anybody have a whiff of the week?
I mean, I could talk about the debit card.
Here is our whiff of the week.
I love this one.
So story time with
Christopher.
Story time with Chris. Let me see if I can get this back here. Nope, not there. Right here. And then get you over here. There we go. Story time with Christopher.
So John decided to be proactive in this group and order 2 debit cards for the podcast so that when we go to shows, instead of always bothering someone and using PayPal, this and that, now we have PayPal debit cards to use for our own account. And since there's 5 of us, there will be 2 of us that have one. So at some point, I'm sure one of those people will always be there, and we'll be able to use it and charge it to the account. So John tells me and Brandon about this, and about, I don't even know, 4 weeks go by.
I gave him the actual date he would receive it.
So it finally comes in the mail, and I'm opening this up, and I go, why is PayPal sending me a business card? I said, what is going on? I said, are they changing my account? And I open it up, and there's a sticker saying, please activate. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing this. I'm not going to switch my account from, private to business, whatever. So I took the card, I cut it up, and I threw it away. And then all of a sudden, John says, hey, did anyone get the cards in the mail? And I'm like, oh, yeah. Brandon's like, I almost threw it away, but I did activate it. I have it now. And I'm like, yeah, sorry, John. I actually threw it away. I don't have it anymore.
Well, the funny thing is I thought exactly like Chris. I got it in the mail, and I didn't remember either. And I was like, oh, my God, they swapped me over to a business account? Yeah. And I was like, I don't want to be like Charles and have a business PayPal. That seems crazy. I'm not doing that. So I was like, I don't know what to do with this. I told my wife, like, you got another credit card? What is that, for the whores? I'm like, no. I'm like, I don't know what it's for. I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. I don't even know where it came from. But I was like freaking out. And then I was like, oh, wait a second. John did say something about sending us PayPal cards.
So this is why our podcast is exactly how it is. The first time I'm hearing that we even have a debit card is with everybody else watching this. It's not in our chat at all. It's in a separate chat that I can't even see.
Well, don't worry, Charles.
Well, yeah,
you're not missing out on anything.
It ended up in the trash can anyway. So don't worry.
So I get no vote, and Shane gets no vote on who actually gets a debit card.
Well, we all knew that Shane did not get it regardless, so he was already out.
Because he would spend all our he would drain our account for Ubers.
Yeah.
Ubers.
So now the moral of the story is that John's going to reorder one to my house.
Yeah.
So that's my whiff, or our whiff.
That is the whiff. That's a whiff. So now,
sorry, John.
I gotta explain why I need another one.
Sorry, John.
A replacement.
I actually just saw mine.
But yeah.
Yes.
So now I guess it's time for some housekeeping. Please subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment, and you can support us at Patreon at patreon.com/5idiotstalkingtoys. Support the show. And I guess we'll see you guys next. Oh wait, we do have to plug the giveaway. We are giving away a graded Luke Jedi with a blue saber, graded 85 plus.
We've been plugging this for 4 months now.
We have been since November, actually. Okay. So longer.
Jesus Christ.
Yep. We have about 200 subscribers to go before we reach 5,000 subscribers. And when we reach 5,000 subscribers, we're going to be giving away the action figure
for free.
That was donated by Adam Gothard, one of our
right there, Chris,
one of our supporters.
Struggling.
And then there you have it. It's been another episode in the can. Here we go. And what is that? Is it a ruler? Oh, it's a tape.
That's a John ruler.
It's a John ruler.
A John ruler.
A John ruler.
A John Rolo.
A John Rolo. All right, guys.
Another fun one in the books.
Another fun one in the books. You guys have a great night. And we'll see you guys next time on 5 Idiots Talking Toys.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Sorry, John. Sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. Sorry.